Hi, I'm Emma Hawkins and I'm here at the National Academy of Beauty to fulfill my beauty blogging dreams. I've got Carla here today who is going to show me how to put together a summer look that I can also transform into a night look. She'll be giving us some amazing tips and tricks along the way, so let's get started.
Well, we're making skin look like skin by just creating a really luminous glow with a radiant primer.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how important is a primer? Because I feel like I can't get my primer thing right.
It's very important to have the correct primer, but the thing is that sometimes our skin might be combination, so you could have a little bit of a jigsaw going on. So
yes,
you can
which
have,
I do.
Yeah, so you can have, you know, something that's a matte primer down the centre of the face to combat shine. And
right, so if I get oily here and here, like put a primer on the combat oil and then change it up.
Something that absorbs the oil. Perfect.
For foundation, do you prefer using a brush or the beauty blender?
I personally prefer a brush, but I do like something that's quite dense and you can sort of just pat the product on. Sometimes I do like a beauty blender, but I prefer it for highlighter and things like that, and really making things melt into the skin. So what foundation do you tend to wear usually?
I love the dewy look, but I find it just wipes off my skin. Like I will accidentally touch my skin and it's off, or it's on my baby's outfit. I need to like set with powder. Yeah,
it is hard to, I think that's the thing with a dewy look, it is not as long lasting. But again, primers can help sort of keep the product on. So you can get powders that are sort of have like a radiant glow to them. So even the powder
I don't think I've nailed my powder.
Like. It could be in the powder.
Sometimes I use a really light highlighter as a pat, like to go all over.
As long as it's not super shiny.
No, it's not super shiny. And nice, I'm like glowing from every angle.
Like a disco ball.
I'm a Christmas ball.
Yeah, that's it. So underneath your eyes, it's really important just to add a little bit of colour correction. So anything with like a peachy or orangey undertone, just a tiny little bit underneath the eyes, just brightens up the area. Okay, so with concealer, I always choose maybe one shade lighter, so it sort of is helping to give your face a little bit dimension. And just place it on the centre of the face. And I use quite fluffy brushes because it really sort of blends seamlessly and it's easier to do than using something harsh might be harder to blend.
Okay.
And again, just concentrate most of the product down the centre of the face.
So for someone starting their brush kit, because I'm just getting to brushes because I'm realising how important they are. If you had to get 5 brushes, if you could only afford 5, what would you suggest? I know that's really hard, but it's like, you know, when I'm watching all these clips and people giving tips, it's like, that's fine, but I don't have $1,000 to spend on 40 brushes.
Okay, so I think definitely a powder brush. Powder brushes you can actually use for obviously all over the face powder. You can also use it for blush. Contouring if you're skilled and you can sort of angle it a little bit. I would say definitely like a fluffy blending eye brush. Those 2. Brow brush. Lip brush.
A lip brush?
I mean, you could probably live without a lip brush, I suppose, but if you're doing like a really dark red or something like that, you kind of need that brush to make the edge perfect.
Put in foundation.
So maybe a dense
foundation.
I'm just going to start contouring. So when
my favourite bit.
I'm just contouring with a powder, but you can do it with a cream or anything.
So could I do it with a contour cream even after you put powder on? Or would
the rule is no.
Really.
I mean, if it's a very, very small amount and minimal powder, you probably would get away with it. Really, you want to be starting off in the sort of top of the ear. And you can really just see where the cheekbone stops. So you want to be sort of going under the cheekbone and buffing upwards, but never come too far in, close to the mouth. It changes everything.
Contouring is life.
It is. So start in the hairline. Just buff down, small circular motions, and so it's almost like a shadow. So we don't want it to be too far down or too high up. It has to sit exactly where the cheekbone would stop.
And voila, I have cheeks.
So I'm just going to apply some blush. So I'm actually using the same, so I'm multitasking. I'm using the same brush that I actually powdered with.
I like it.
So this is the whole 5 brush rule thing.
Yes.
Good. So again, just something really soft and fluffy. I'm just going to apply it just to the sort of apple of the cheek here.
Okay.
Just really lightly. Do you want to have a go?
Yes, please. So from here?
Yeah. So small circles again. Good. Yeah, nice.
Really?
Really? Yeah, it looks great. I'm just going to prime the eye area.
So you would use an eyeshadow primer?
Yes.
Now, is that really different to just a primer?
Yes.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, an eye primer is designed specifically for the delicate area around the eyes. So
Okay.
I'm just going to go in with quite a neutral but warm tone.
I'm green-blue. What's kind of a good go-to for me?
Yeah, so for greens and blues, anything with like an orange pigment, coppers, things like that look absolutely incredible. It's actually a mix of 2 colours. It's just really nice and golden.
Oh, that's nice.
So concentrate most of the product on the outer edge and just sort of buff inwards. Good. Yeah, nice.
Nailed it.
For the under eye area, we need to downsize the brush. So it's a pencil brush. It's a lot sort of firmer. So just look straight ahead.
Am I using the same colour?
Yes. Always tap off the excess product.
Okay.
Again, starting on the outer edge, we're going to bring... Alright, so now we're just going to darken slightly, just pressing the product just into the lashes and just sort of drawing it up a little bit. It's almost like a little wiggle motion. And again, you kind of just fade it out as you get to the inner corner. So most of the product is on the outer corner.
So you don't have like a stop.
Yeah.
Hey.
So now I'm going to pop the mascara on. So if you just look straight ahead for me, just always try and get the bulk of the product into the root of the lashes. I'm just going to use a flesh tone pencil in the waterline, which really just brightens up the eye, makes the eyes look bigger. You've actually got really big eyes, so you don't really have to do that, but it just really makes the eyes look fresh and awake. Do you want to try it on the other side?
Sure. Why flesh as opposed to white?
White can be really harsh. So flesh tone, they do come in a few different colours, but they tend to be just a little bit more natural than if you go for stark white. It's extremely bright. Yeah. So then it just makes the eye, it makes the eye look huge. So now I'm going to do some highlighter. I actually really like to use liquid highlighters. I feel like, again, they give a really natural glow, and just press it on to the cheekbone. And what I like to do is almost like a C. And then what you can do, if you want it more intense, that's when you can add the powder. So then you just double highlighter. We love highlight.
Love me some highlight.
I like to do brows with a really small angled brush. Make sure that it's super firm, perfect condition, because you need to be able to sketch in sort of hair by hair texture. I also like to work with a mix of wax and powder, so I kind of make like a custom colour, which is good. Again, like you were saying, sometimes if you're darker in summer, you might want to darken your brows slightly. And then if you're lighter skinned in winter, then you don't have to do them as dark. So I like to start applying the product in the arch. If you start too far forward with the initial product, you end up getting too much in this part here. For the lips, I'm going to go with a lip pencil that's quite close to your lip colour, naturally. And the trick with a lip pencil is to hold it kind of flat to your lip, so that it's not just a line that you're creating, you're kind of feathering the lip line. And then I would just finish off with a lip balm. So I'm really into that kind of balmy lip look at the moment. The only problem is that it doesn't last as long as a liquid lip or something like that, but it's just nice and natural. It's nice and comfortable to wear for a day event.
Well, Carla, I absolutely love it. No, I really do. I love how fresh it is, and it's perfect for a day wedding or lunch with the girls. And I've picked up so many little tips and tricks. So thank you so much. Thank you to the National Academy of Beauty for having me. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to try this myself.